Hi, welcome back. This video is about how to make happy, cheerful music on the spot. It's so much fun. I'm just going to give you a quick example first and then tell you how to do it. This little formula is just two things. It's sixths in the right hand, it's 1/5/8 in the left hand. And then it's knowing what mode to do it in and a few choices of chords. So first of all, let's look at sixths. An interval of six, let's say it's an E up to a C, that's an interval of six. Interval of six always sound hopeful and happy. Listen to this. Does that sound hopeful and happy? Is anything sad? They're all hopeful and happy. So if you use just sixths in the right hand, and that's what I did in that little introductory snippet of a tune, just sixths. In the right hand, you just do 1/5/8. You can do them blocked, you can do them arpeggiated, you could do oompa, you could do delayed thumb 1/5/8. Then you want to play it in the Ionian mode, which is the sort of a happy vanilla flavored mode in harping. So if your harp is tuned to C, that would be in the C scale. Because if you play in a different mode, like the Dorian mode, it's tuned in C, but I'm going to start on a D. It sounds wistful. It's sort of Scarborough Fair. Or if you play it in the Aeolian mode, you're talking like Greensleeves. But Ionian is, by its nature, a happy sound. The three happy major chords in any key are the 1, 4, and 5. So the first one on the actual name of the key, this is the key of C, the C chord, that's the 1. The 4 notes up, is the F. And then the 5 notes up, the G. And then the 1. Now that's what you're going to use mostly, and every once in a while you'll throw in a minor. And then you'll go right to a major afterwards. That's a G. So I did an A, then a G. And then you'll come back home. So in that thing I just did, that's the minor. And then I go right to major. And I end on that home chord of C. A formula for your happy tune is to start with your C chord if you're in the key of C and come back to the C chord at the end. The right hand can just be sixths, whatever they are. The one I kind of like to stay away from is the C sixth, but the other ones are all fair game. And if you hit that every once in a while, just resolve it to something else. So I like to start on a G. That's a good one. So G and E, G sixth. I'll just do something real simple. It'll just be going from C to G and back to C. So I could do a lead in. For your own enjoyment and the enjoyment of your listeners, you want to do some different types of 1/5/8 in your left hand. And so there are a couple of different ones that I use. I use sometimes a real spunky, where I'm actually plucking and quickly damping it. So sometimes take it off and let it rest. You don't want to do the whole thing. That's too much. So now another one is the arpeggiated, and you can also, there's so many cool things you can do. You can rock the sixths. So before I show you all the things I did in that, let's get familiar with the rocked sixths, because you can already block them. But rocked is, so you're going to do it with both hands in unison, and that you can start a tune this way, and you can do some blocked ones, and then start your tune, or whatever. So we're going to do these in unison first, just as practice. So a G and an E. So just do a scale down a few and up again, just to get the feel of those. So another little trick to add to your template, and we're still just doing sixths, and this time in both hands, is to do a little thing that's kind of fast and feathery sounding, and you do it lightly. You don't do this in a heavy way on the harp, but so I'm just literally going left, right, left, right. I'm just dropping down one, back up to this one. And if you get a little bit more brave, you can go and go into whatever you're doing. So what about doing your sixth broken, but coming down? Back to this. What about using a 1-5-8 in the left hand and a 6th in the right hand, which is your basic template for this form, but rocking them both downwards or arpeggiating them both downwards so the 6th goes down and so does the 1-5-8. Let's see what happens. Music box. So it's left, right, this was a C, this was an E, left, right, left, right, left. And I moved it down one to this was a G sixth down to a F sixth. I'm just experimenting. Beautiful music box. I just went from a D there to a C to a B. These are all sixths. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm coming up with the left hand down to the right hand. Ooh, that's cool too. So, I expect you to get really wild with this and have a great time making happy music on the spot.